What's up everyone, hope you're all having an amazing day. Today I've decided I'm going to stop with the little minute videos about all the stuff I'm grateful for. Like, they're going to carry on, but I'm going to start attempting to do longer videos, because I made one before but I was really hungover when I made it, and yeah, it's not really the best video, so I figured I'd give it another shot. Actually, I've got some stuff written down ready to actually talk about, so I won't just be going off the top of my head. Well, I will, but there's some form of structure this time. Anyway, what I'm going to talk about today is the 5 ways that I've found in the past couple of years to manifest all the things you want in life. Like, I don't exactly live the life of my dreams as of yet, but I'm well on the way there, and I know that just by thinking how I do and doing what I do, I'll get there eventually. And a lot of it is down to these 5 things that I've written down, as well as way more, but obviously if this video does well then I'll probably start talking about a couple more things. First off, have a vision. What I mean by this is, a lot of people know sort of where they want to be, but they're kind of quite vague about it. What I mean by having a clear vision is literally write down every detail, exactly where you want to be, what you want to be doing in, say, 5 years time or 10 years time. You've always got to think of the long game. You've got to think way in the future rather than right now. So you've got to get this clear vision and set small goals. So that's where it differs. Most people think you have this clear vision and then you set this one goal, say like, I will be a millionaire in my 30s. So yeah, that's a good goal. That's a good vision, sorry. But how are you going to do it? Starting out with nothing and wanting to try be a millionaire in less than 10 years, if that's your only goal, then that's going to be daunting. Like, you're gonna get scared and you're gonna think that you're not doing it right and you're gonna everything like that. So what I mean is set small goals. So say that was your goal, is in less than 10 years to have £1 million in the bank. What you'd want as a goal to set as your first goal would be maybe have a certain amount in the bank by the end of this year, or multiply your streams of revenue by 2. So like, say most people get their money from a job, make it your mission to, by the end of the year, get your money from a job and elsewhere. And that's what I mean by that. So you have this vision, you have this big idea that you want, but you need to set the smaller goals towards it, because then you can keep up and just make them really achievable. Like, literally, if it's even save £10 by the end of the week, easily done. But the fact that you've accomplished that goal will make you feel like you can accomplish more goals, and then eventually your goals will get so big and you'll still be able to achieve them. And yeah, it just won't be daunting, it won't be scary, you won't feel like you're, I can't think of the word, you won't feel like you're just being pressured by this unachievable goal that you've set. So yeah, set small achievable goals, working towards a clear vision. And when I say clear vision, I literally, like, I've got 4 pages of writing of where I'm going to be in 5 years. So like, set a clear vision, like exactly to the minute detail of where you want to be. Right, the next one, some people just won't agree with because they just think it's all hippy-dippy bullshit, but meditate every day. Like, I will put my hand up, I don't meditate every day. I try to meditate every day, but I don't always succeed. Sometimes meditate twice a day though, so it kind of balances itself out. But by meditating, or even just mindful practice every day, you can keep your mind focused and you can keep this vision clear, and you can realise when you're not working towards it as well as you should be. So like, if you wake up in the morning and you're all groggy from your sleep and you go straight into your day, within about an hour you've probably done like 3 or 4 things that just aren't beneficial. Like, maybe you've just eaten too much, maybe you've just gone back to sleep, everything like that. But if you make it a point to get up, meditate, focus your mind, clear your mind, it makes it easier to keep that vision from before just in your head, and it makes it easier to achieve the goals that you've set. So yeah, just meditate when you can, be mindful when you can, even spend time in nature when you can. Just like, get away from all of this, like all the noise, all the distractions, because a lot of the thoughts you think and a lot of the things you do because of them thoughts aren't you they are the environment around you. So if you live in a busy house, then you're going to have really like all over the place thoughts, like your head's going to be real busy. And if you live in a big city, then it's just all the noise, all the distractions. So yeah, meditate, clear your mind, stay mindful, any sort of thing. Like a lot of people do yoga, some people dance, some people just like to sit there. Just something that you can just clear your mind and focus. The next one is something I've only recently started doing. It's letting go of limiting beliefs. So again, what I mean by this is a lot of the things that you believe, and I believe, and everyone believes, are not our true beliefs. As in, so how many times have you heard someone say, oh, money is the root of all evil? It's not. Is it? Like, think about it, it really isn't. Like, if you're an evil person, you have money, then yeah, fair enough. You're probably going to do evil shit with that money. But to say money is the root of all evil, that's a belief that's been passed down from a generation of poor parents. I'm not saying that isn't a bad thing, but if you have family or a parent or a grandparent who lived their whole life and they never had much money, they probably have feelings of negativity towards the people who do. They probably have feelings of resentment. So they're going to tell their kids that money is the reason for that negativity, and they'll tell their kids. So things like that have been passed down. Or like money doesn't grow on trees. Technically it does, because it's made of paper. So like either that's like literally not true. But yeah, no, it's just little things like that. And some people believe that not everyone can be happy, or some people believe that not everyone can get the job they want. And the only reason they believe that is because someone told them that when they were younger, when they were a kid, even when they were an adult, if they're that susceptible. But so you've got to go through, and a good time to do it is when you meditate. See, it all links in. Good, and you just got to go through, and you've got to sit there quietly, and you've got to go deep, and it might feel a bit weird thinking this much about yourself, but honestly, get used to it, because it's one thing you've got to do. Like, you can't really succeed unless you know yourself. So you just got to sit there, and you've got to just start thinking, and you've just got to think about all the beliefs you hold that don't serve you, and just let them go, pretty much. Or if even better, replace them with ones that do serve you. Like up until about 6 weeks ago, I always thought exercise was hard work, which is why I didn't do it. And I've now got to the point where I understand exercise can be hard work, but that's not going to stop me from doing it. Like, I always just thought you need to be really motivated, really disciplined to exercise, and it just wasn't for me. But I've started, and I'm doing it, and I've succeeded, and I'm consistent with it. And it's just because I changed that belief. And I now, like, when I'm on my runs, if like I get to a point where I feel like I can't do it anymore, I start saying to myself, go, this is easy, exercise is easy, it's all in the mind. And then I can run for another like 15 minutes. It's incredible. So you just got to get rid of them beliefs that don't serve you and replace them with ones that do. And it's a good way to do it as well, is just take something negative and just flip it. I'm sorry, I think it's raining. Take something negative and just flip it into a positive, or just get rid of it completely. The next one on the list is invest in yourself. This is another thing I've only learned recently. Whether it's time, whether it's money, and whether it's energy, the number one investment in your life needs to be you. So if you're one of those people who goes out every day of the week and spends time with friends, like, that's fair enough. I've been there. I did that for about 5 years, and it's amazing. You have the best friend group, you have all these good friends, like an awesome social life, but you don't go anywhere in terms of your progress in life, like the things you do and everything like that. It just doesn't go anywhere. You're wasting time and a lot of energy, because these relationships you have with your friends can be maintained just by seeing them 2 days a week or however, because you just got to think, how many times do you go out to see them and you sit there and you do nothing? Probably quite a lot. And the same with money. How often do you just go out and spend money just for something to do? So if you can learn to just sort of invest in yourself more than anything. So I'm not saying don't see friends, but I am saying only see the friends that will help you in life. So only see friends that you know that by going to see them, it will further you in life. You'll learn new things, you'll have deep conversations, all those sort of things. And with money as well, like, you can still spend money, but spend money on the sort of things you do. So for me, I spend so much money on books, it's ridiculous. But I can warrant that because all of these books have helped me get to the point of where I am. So like, the number one investment in your life should be you. So all your time, all your money, all your energy should go to you first, and then whatever is left should go elsewhere. So just invest in yourself, invest in your skills, invest in your knowledge, like, invest in your future, pretty much. Like, so many people just, it links in with the vision, so many people just don't know where they're going. But if you have a clear vision and you're focused on that vision and you invest all of your time, energy and money into that vision, then you will achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. The last one is is a very simple one. To be honest, it might not seem it. People overcomplicate things, like meditation. They just try, like trying to meditate. It's like, you can't try to meditate, you have to meditate. By trying, you're not doing it. It's confusing. But this last one is just have faith, and it's hard for some people. Like, I find it relatively easy because I just have a lot of faith. I have strong belief. Like, if someone tells me something, it resonates with me and I feel like it's true and I feel like it will serve me, that's it, I believe it. I do the research anyway, because then I can explain it to other people. But as a whole, like, I believe it, and if I believe it, I believe it. So if you're gonna write out this clear vision, set these achievable goals, invest in yourself and all that stuff, you need to have faith that it will work. If you don't have faith that it will work, then you've shot yourself in the foot before you've even started. Like, you've literally lost the race. If you don't have faith, then you won't be able to do it. That's the one thing that ties this all together. You could do all four of the first things and get nowhere because you don't believe it will get you anywhere. So you've got to know that by setting these goals and doing these things in life to further yourself, you have to know that they're going to work. Because if you don't think they're going to work, then they won't work. But if you have the faith that they're going to work, then I promise you, you will have the life of your dreams, and it will take as long as you believe it will take. So I usually, when I set these goals, I go for about 5 years, because 5 years, it's believable for me. So if I say I'm going to have a certain amount of money in the bank, I'm going to have a recording studio, I'm going to have all these different stuff, and I say 5 years, I think of how much I've done in a year, and 5 years is achievable. Like, and I can believe it. I can fully stand by what I say and believe that I'm going to get all these things in 5 years. If you have amazing belief and you really do trust, you can do it in a year. If your belief's maybe not the strongest, then do it in 10 years. But the point is to set goals that you believe that you can achieve, no matter how long it takes. And the more you do that, the more belief you'll have, and then the quicker things will start to come, and then anything you want in life, you can just get. Right. Aside from that, that's probably it, to be honest. This is, I'm going to say, my first successful video like this, because like I said, the one before, it wasn't it wasn't all that. But I really hope you liked it. I hope you learned some stuff, and please do like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever, because I don't know where I'm putting this yet. Just show me some support and let me know if anything I've said has helped you. Have a good day.